Good morning, community. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria. Normally, that's how I would open up a motivations, right? What I would belt out at the top of the motivations when I'm about to share my story in response to a question of the day and top it off with a song. It's just how we do, right? And though we haven't done a motivations in a minute, at least in the same physical room, we will one day soon, and it's going to be amazing. I just can't wait. I can't wait because motivations for me is the clear and present manifestation of community. It's how we come together as one. A community that this year we need now more than ever, don't we? This is particularly exciting for us because 2021 marks a pretty incredible milestone. We're not just on the heels of a tremendous inflection that we've all experienced as individuals, as an organization, as a city, as a country. This year of inflection that we've all been together. But we as Cara are marching into a milestone, a celebration of 30 years in the work. 2021 marks our 30th birthday. I can't wait to celebrate. I'm so proud of this community and all it has become from the time that it started in the floorboards of Tom Owen's car to the time we are in today as the brave and beautiful mission we all have the honor to be a part of. You know, when we think about our community in this moment, we are poised. We are poised to fuel a courageous national movement to eradicate relational and financial poverty. Now, some of you might hear that sentence and be like, wait, what? Wait, what are we doing? That's our vision at Cara. Our vision is to fuel a courageous national movement to eradicate relational and financial poverty. We want to go after financial poverty, as you know, by reconnecting people experiencing poverty with the power of gainful employment. And we also want to go after relational poverty too, because we know life is invariably going to serve us another curveball. And when that happens, we want our participants, our communities, to have people who have our back, to have a community behind us, to have a tribe, a squad, people in our corner that will make sure that when life serves us another curveball, when we get knocked off our square, we've got people in our corner to help us bounce right back. We are working on eradicating both financial poverty equal to relational poverty so that we can live out our namesake of Cara, which is the Gaelic word for friend. We do all this especially now because we lean on the learnings that we've had in this past year when we recognize our participants, our many essential workers, are the ones whose leadership and whose contributions and whose bravery has kept us clean, fed, healthy, and safe. And we believe that we can, with their learnings, advance this work of this courageous national movement by pushing at, nudging at, propelling a flywheel. This is what I think the flywheel looks like. The more jobs we can make available for talent that's been overlooked, and the more successful those individuals are at sustaining and growing in their gainful employment, then the more employer perspectives will shift about what talent looks like in our country, and the more jobs they will make accessible to talent that has previously been excluded, thereby making a more inclusive workforce for all. And then as any good flywheel does, the more we do it, the faster we get, the greater impact that gets created, not just here in Chicago, but slowly across the country. We are truly in this together. When I think about it, I think of the 461 participants, Cara participants, since July of last year that have secured gainful employment as of yesterday. Just check the numbers, 461. And you know what those individuals are doing, right? They are showing up and showing out in their jobs. They are brightening up cultures with their attitude of positivity. They are contributing meaningfully to their teams, and they are advancing over time in their careers. And every time that they do, a light bulb will click with an employer who will recognize, hey, maybe a resume isn't always the greatest predictor, the greatest proxy for an individual's resiliency, for an individual's capacity to do a job. And maybe talent is ubiquitous, meaning it is everywhere. And yet the building blocks of opportunity have not been equitably made available to all. And the more employers realize that, imagine, the places that we can go. Imagine if this flywheel were true. And so as we think about it, we think, well, what can we do to help advance this flywheel, to help advance this work? How can we, especially in this milestone year, build more meaning and drive more action to create more inclusion for all? And so this year, we announce a bit of a reframe of all of our 4 entities that are doing this beautiful work. And we introduce to you the manifestation of our 30 years in the work of inclusive employment. We introduce to you Cara Collective. Through Cara Collective, we are uniting our 4 entities. Cara, our signature workforce readiness program that focuses on personal and professional development through intensive and flexible training models. Clean Slate, our flagship social enterprise that transforms the landscape of our communities by providing transitional jobs in exterior maintenance. Cara Connects, our social enterprise that functions as a mission-driven staffing firm, connecting top talent with jobs at leading Chicago companies. And Cara Plus, our expansion arm that works with employers and organizations across the nation to build a more inclusive economy. We unite all of our 4 entities under one name, Cara Collective, to help advance towards our vision and deepen our impact. We are rolling out this shift in the next couple of weeks, including a brand new website. So come check us out at caracollective.org. When you see this site, you will see the manifestation of the house that you have helped us to build. These 4 entities, their brightness, their aspirations, their origins, all of the things. And on this site, you can learn more about what we're doing to fuel this courageous national movement to eradicate relational and financial poverty. You can read a blog, you can watch a video, you can learn stories about our participants, you can learn ways to engage as an employer, a partner, a volunteer. And of course, you can, whenever you feel so moved, consider a financial contribution of any kind to help us advance the work. caracollective.org. I can't wait for you to check it out. I talked a little bit about the new website being able to expose you to events you can register for. We've got one that's our favorite coming up in just a little bit. It's our signature event and fundraiser of the year, the Cara Gala. And this year, the 30th Anniversary Cara Gala, presented by Jim and Kay Mabie, it might not look the same as it used to, right? It might not be 500-ish friends kicking it in a ballroom together, but that's okay, because it's going to be unleashed virtually to lots of living rooms around, hopefully, the world, to thousands of friends, new and old, as we lean into this mission, as we celebrate our 30th birthday together, and as we do all the things that we do to help strengthen our community. Of note this year, we're going to be honoring 2 heroes of mine, our Trailblazer honoree, Marty Nesbitt, and our Jesse Teverbaugh Distinguished Alum, Rasan Brown. We will also have all of the traditional fixins of the gala, so a Pretty Amaze live auction with lots of phenomenal travel packages, a great silent auction, and even a toast with a city winery made wine made exclusively for Cara. It's going to be a great night, and we can't wait for you to join. Though the event is free, go ahead and RSVP. Check out the event at caracollective.org/gala, and you can both RSVP and learn other ways you can support the event as well. And now for a little bit of housekeeping. You know that in our return to campus strategy, we've kind of governed our decision-making using a framework that we call La Mama. La Mama stands for legally allowable, medically advisable, mission, advanceable. And what we mean by that is legally allowable. We're going to do all the things that the country, the state, the city, the county tell us to do. We're going to be in alignment and in compliance with those guidelines. We're also going to take heed to the advice that's given by our medical community, by the CDC and our local health authorities. And third, we're going to make decisions in terms of sequencing and prioritization of in-person services alongside choices that help advance the mission in the most effective way. So La Mama. And right now we have returned to phase 2 of our framework, which is appointment only. And what that means is that participants are on site via appointment only for resource support, no more than 5 at a time. And that's at our downtown campus. Also at our downtown campus, volunteers are coming too, but again, no more than 5 at a time. Our Southside campus remains physically closed to the community, but virtually available to all. And as per usual, Clean Slate and Cara Connects are business as usual, running each and every day. Soon we will be returning to small group. That's phase 3, and kind of think of it as we're just upping all those numbers to 10 people at a time. Soon we'll be returning to that stage. And we're also in dialogue internally about when we're going to return to even more robust in-person programming, likely in the summer of this year. So stay tuned, we'll keep you informed on all the things related to that as well. Finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't reflect on the fact that we just passed the year anniversary of this crisis that we have all navigated together, of an incredible year. And I don't mean incredible like, OMG, that was incredible, but incredible like the likes of which we have never seen, and the likes of which I hope we never see again. But here's the thing about the incredible. Sometimes it can help us to be the architect of the possible. And what I mean by that is, yes, in this last year we have hurt. We have hurt so much, individuals, our communities, our city, our country, we have hurt. But we also are marching our way, we're paving our way to healing. And I wonder if some of the healing that we're experiencing today is only possible, unfortunately, because of the hurt that we went through together. I wonder if that's true. And so instead of returning back to normal, I wonder if we can move forward to next, if we can really mobilize forward to next. Forward to a world where we recognize we stand on the broad shoulders of our participants, individuals who have always been essential, even and especially if society hasn't always treated them that way. I wonder if we can move forward to a world that recognizes injustice and that rolls up their sleeve to try to solve for it now, not wait for tomorrow, not wait for a better opportunity, but now. I wonder if we can move forward to a world where we recognize talent is indeed ubiquitous, but access to opportunity has not been. I wonder if we can move forward to a world where we recognize our participants for being rich with talent and for the gifts that they truly are. I don't want to go back to normal. I want to move forward to next. You have helped us be the architect of the possible. We are so grateful to all of you for all that you've done to listen to us, to believe in us, to stay with us in this incredible time. And we want you to celebrate this significant milestone. We're in this 30th birthday that we find ourselves in together. We want you to be proud of the house that you have helped us to build. And we want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, the bottom of all of my colleagues' hearts, my community's hearts. We want to thank you for helping us live into our new Cara Collective. Take good care. Much love. XOXO. And let's get to work.